Good morning, students. Let us do question number 7. It is given that AB is a line segment and P is its midpoint. D and E are on the same sides of AB such that angle BAD is equal to angle ABE and angle EPA equals to angle DPB. We have to prove that triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EPB and AD equals to BE. So let us prove now. Since P is the midpoint of AB, so AP is equal to BP. And it is also given that angle BAD is equal to angle ABE and angle EPA is equal to angle DPB. To prove, let us take triangle DAP, this triangle first, and triangle EPB, this triangle. These two triangles we have to take. Now in these two triangles, AP is equal to BP given since B is the midpoint of AB. Angle BAD, this angle is equal to angle ABE, this angle given also, and angle EPA is equal to angle DPB. Now if we add angle DPE, this angle, to these two angles, that is adding equals on both the sides, what we will get? Angle EPA plus angle DPE is equal to angle DPB plus angle DPE. Now EPA, this angle EPA plus angle DPE, that will become this angle. So this will be equal to angle DPA. And angle DPB plus angle DPE, this angle, it becomes equal to angle EPB. Therefore, from 1, 2 and 3, we get that the two triangles DAP and EBP are congruent by ASA congruency rule, that is angle side angle. Therefore, since the two triangles are congruent, therefore AD equals to BE by CP/CT. Hence proved. Now let us see the last question of this exercise. It is given that in right triangle ABC, right angled at C, means angle C is 90 degree. M is the midpoint of the hypotenuse AB. If M is the midpoint, means BM is equal to AM. C is joined to M. This C is joined to M, produced to point D, such that DM equals to CM. Point D is joined to B. This D is joined to B. We have to prove four things. That triangle AMC, this triangle, is congruent to triangle BMD. Second, angle DBC is a right angle, means angle B is equal to 90 degree. Triangle DBC, this triangle, and triangle ACB are congruent to each other. And CM, this CM equals to half AB. So let us now prove this also. Let us prove the first part. For this we have to consider these two triangles AMC and BMD. Now in triangle AMC and BMD, AM is equal to BM given. Why? Because M is the midpoint of AB. Then angle AMC, this angle, is equal to angle BMD, vertically opposite angles, and CM is equal to DM. Again it is given. Therefore the two triangles are congruent by side angle side, that is SAS congruency rule. Hence first part is proved. Now let us start with the second point. Now since triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD, which we have just proved, therefore angle ACM equals to angle BDM by CP/CT. ACM, this angle, is equal to this angle. But what do we find? That this angle and this angle are alternate interior angles. And we have learned that when alternate interior angles are equal, the two lines are parallel to each other. Therefore, AC is parallel to DB. Now, if AC is parallel to DB, cut by transversal BC. Therefore, angle DBC means this angle plus angle ACB means angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree co-interior angles. But angle ACB equals to 90 degree. It is already given in the question. So, angle DBC will be equal to 180 minus ACB, that is 180 minus 90, that is equal to 90 degree. Hence, angle DBC is a right angle. So, second part is also proved. Now, the third part, we have to prove that triangle DBC means this triangle is congruent to triangle ACB. Now let us consider these two triangles DBC and ACB. We will find that DB will be equal to AC. Why? This is by CPCT, since we have proved that in the first part only that triangle BMD is congruent to triangle AMC. If the two triangles are congruent, then DB will be equal to AC by CPCT. Then angle DBC, that is this angle, is equal to angle ACB, each equal to 90 degree, and BC equals to BC common. Therefore, the two triangles are congruent by SAS congruency rule. That is, hence the two triangles are the congruent, that is proved. Now, since triangle DBC is congruent to triangle ACB, therefore CD is equal to AB by CPCT. Now, if CD equals to AB, then half CD will be equal to half AB. Now, what is half CD equal to? You can see from here, half CD we can write down as CM also, because it is given that CM is equal to DM. So, in place of half CD, we will write down CM. So, CM equals to half AB. Hence, proved. So, students, we have completed exercise 7.1. Do all these questions in your maths notebook as well as in your practice copy. And practice all the sums from R.S. Agarwal as well as the solved examples from NCERT book. Thank you.